Good afternoon, JJ here from 22 Explosive Hits channel. Just wanted to participate in Rich Strickler's Desert Island contest. Based on my collection, I think I'm just going to kind of blow the requirements out of the water, but I thought it'd be cool to participate, be a part of it, and have fun. So the first one, I kept telling them I didn't have a Rolling Stones. I went and dug through my CD collection, and actually I do have a Rolling Stones to take with me on the desert island. I'm not a huge fan. I think I got this from a record club or something else. Or on the at the dollar at the used store or something. But anyways, there's a crack and it is called Jump Back, and it is their greatest hits from '71 to '83. So this has Start Me Up. That's probably why I got it, because I'm a Packer fan, and every time they start a new game, they play Start Me Up, and so that's probably why I do have this record or the CD actually. But that says Brown Sugar, Tumbling Dice, Rock in a Hard Place, Emotional Rescue, and Waiting on a Friend. So this is the one I have. So I did meet that requirement, but I think with my other ones, I'm going to blow your rules out of the water. Sorry, but that's just my collection. But at least I'm going to have fun and participate. And I figured, Rich, you can get to know me a little bit from my video. So this Beatles first. I'm going to go over the soundtrack. Is my favorite Beatles record is A Hard Day's Night. I love the mix of, this is a mono or stereo mix. Either one is really good. Hard Day's Night, classic movie. My grandfather, that whole movie is just awesome to watch. I never get sick of it. Um, I should have known better. If I fell, I'm happy just to dance with you. I love you, and can't buy me. Of course, can't buy me love. It's got a great front and back. It's a really classic record. Beatles, solid release. I love it. The other one that's endeared to me is like one of the first KTEL records I bought with my own money when I was young. Is called After Hours, and I bought the Musicland in the mall. The main drive behind getting this one is that it had the song on it, Rick Springfield's "Don't Talk to Strangers." However, it does have "Take It Easy on Me" by the Little River Band, a really cheesy tune called "I Never Been to Me" by Charlene, but it also has "Trouble" by Lindsey Buckingham from Fleetwood Mac, and it also has on it, where's the other one that I like a lot? James Ingram's 100 Ways, technically a Quincy Jones song, but I love James Ingram's voice. He's amazing. This KTEL was from 1982. Next one I'll bring on the desert island with me is, of course, I love rap. I know I'm blowing your requirements out of the water, but I do have a taste for rap. I have a couple rap albums. This one is a classic one. It's a brand new release, awesome mix that they put together, the new sound. It's called The Chronic. It's one of his classic first albums he did with Suge Knight, and it's a great mix with him and my favorite song is Let It Ride, or what's the other one? Nothing But a G Thing. Another great one with him and Snoop. Good record. Another classic record to me that I gotta have on the desert island is Sound Waves. This is one I listened to on 8-track back in 1980 in my uncle's van. I would listen to this on 8-track over and over again. I think I even brought a cassette player in with me so I could record the 8-track because he was taking it back to Pennsylvania with him. But on this one, it has Upside Down by Diana Ross, The Empire Strikes Back by Miko, I Was Made for Loving You by Kiss. So I guess I meet some of the classic rock requirement there. Try to think of what see what I'm just looking for tracks on here that might meet the classic rock requirement. You Better Run by Pat Benatar's on this one as well. The next one I gotta have on the desert island. I know it's a soundtrack, but it's the Muppet movie soundtrack. Must have it. This one, Kermit singing Rainbow Connection, classic. This was put together by Paul Williams. Never Before, Never Again with Miss Piggy, and I also love the finale on here. It's just really well put together to sum up the entire movie. Next one, well, I'm gonna be on this desert island. I'm not gonna have any TV, so I need to have. All I have is my record player. I need something close to TV, so I do need television's greatest hits. This has 65 television hits on it, just to name a few. Gilligan's Island, which I do have playing in the background. I thought it was a good theme for you, Rich. You can see it back there. I'm playing Gilligan's Island reruns off of YouTube in the background as well. F Troop, uh, Gomer Pyle, all the classics are on here. Keep me entertained with 65 songs and hosted by Don Pardo. The next one I have is Circuit Breaker. This one is, I love the Leif Garrett tune, I Was Made for Dancing. This one's from 19, I want to say 1979 is this one. You Needed Me by Anne Murray. This also has on it Right Down the Line by Jerry Rafferty and Hot Blooded by Foreigner. It's a great record. Actually, I managed to get this one brand new sealed out of the box from a guy in Maine. Pretty nice release that I got here for KTEL. Another KTEL classic. This commercial is really popular if you look at YouTube. Then people ask for it's her dancing in the commercial. It's very popular. I got this one on the desert island because this one has 20 tracks, so I'm gonna be full with music on that island. The Boys Are Back in Town by Thin Lizzy. You Are the Woman by Firefall. Strange Magic by ELO. This is one that has a lot of classic rock out here. Daniel by Elton John. And let's see the other one on here. Magic by Pilots on here. Oh, oh, it's magic on this album. Really good. Next one's another soundtrack that I must have. Willem Dafoe from the Spider-Man movies, actually from Appleton, Wisconsin, and my grandma knew his family very well. His actual name was Billy Dafoe, and he's in this movie. But Wang Chung did the entire soundtrack. And before you laugh, all I say is listen to it because their instrumental tracks are tight. Their song "Living Down in LA" is a little cheesy, but then they have this really good song, "Lullaby." Let's Go Out Tonight. I do recommend this soundtrack highly. It's one of my ones I cherish. So it would be on the desert island with me. I would hold on to it for dear life, even though Rich is pulling them out of my hands because I don't meet the requirement of this contest. But anyways, this is one I must have on the desert island with me. Another one, and last but not least, I have one more last one, but this is one that's another one of my classic records of all time. It's the Rain Man soundtrack. I did manage to find this one on Discogs sealed, brand new. Sounds great. I can't get over the instrumentals on this one. When they're playing poker in the Las Vegas end credits, it's by Hans Zimmer. He did an amazing job for what he had on this one. And it has a really eclectic music taste on it too, for Barry Levinson's taste, who directed. There's Iko Iko on here, which was a Grateful Dead hit, but remastered by somebody else. The Scatterlings of Africa, Dry Bones, Bones and like Bones connected to the Nathan Jones, Lonely Avenue, even has a really good picture on the back of the car that they drove in the movie. This is a classic album for me, and I cherish it, holding on to it for dear life. All this right here and one more is my life preserver. I'm gonna hold on for dear life, and it's gonna float me on the desert island as long as I'm out there. I figured I'd probably be on that desert island about 4 years because that was how long Tom Hanks in Castaway with Wilson was on the desert island. I tried to look for a volleyball to bring with me, by the way, and I couldn't find one. Anyways, this is my last one. I cherish this one on the desert island. This is Elvis's "That's the Way It Is" soundtrack. Why this one is so dear to me is it is the soundtrack up to "That's the Way It Is." My favorite tune on here is "I Can't Stop Believing." It just has that Elvis ring to it. Thank you very much, thank you. That has that whole riff on there. It's just really good tune. Great movie. They've done many different renditions of it. But this one I actually got at Graceland, and so this is actually precious in my CDs. Stays actually displayed in my office. Most of my CDs are packed away. This one stays displayed in my office because I bought it at Graceland. The only thing more could do is be signed by him, but that won't happen. So this is my entry into the contest. I'm enjoying checking out your channel, Rich, and I hope you can check out mine. It's JJ's 22 Explosive Hits. There's my Desert Island entries. I hope you enjoyed them, and I liked yours as well. So have a great day. Bye.